That was a great Big East basketball game, man. Great environment, two outstanding teams, a lot of great players out there, a lot of big-time plays. Just, it was hard for both of us to stop each other. Field goal percentages on both teams, 48 and 50. Just a great college basketball game. I'm proud of our guys coming into this environment, and proud of the Big East for this environment and this game. And this is what Big East basketball is all about. And I'm really proud of these two. I talked to Ed before the game. I know Durham's banged up, and these kids in this league are so tough, man. They don't sit out. These two are hurt. I'm telling you. They're not practicing. Their ankles are swollen. And I know Durham's banged up. They probably got guys. These kids are tough in this league, man. I'm really proud of these two.
Questions?
I guess for Justin and Colin, when you come into an environment like this, you guys have played in a lot of big games and tough places. What are the things that you sort of lean on that you kind of know you have to be able to do to play well here?
I think we just lean on each other. We know we're coming into a hostile environment, but we focus on each other. 94 by 50 feet, coming in, competing as hard as we can, and playing for each other. I think we stick to that, we'll be fine.
Yeah, he said it best. Just the togetherness, knowing that there's going to be ups and downs, and coming into a hostile environment on the road, that we just had to keep a great road attitude and stick together for 40 minutes.
Colin, without being too gruesome or nosy, like how bad is your ankle look at this moment?
I'm okay. Like I'm able to play through it, and just got to keep getting treatment and make sure I'm staying on top of that, and hopefully it'll continue to just get better.
Colin, when it was 82-80, you got the ball, flatlining down there, you hit the three. Did you kind of sense the whole time that shot was going to be yours to take? And what did you see? Did you smell blood in the water? What did you see evolve on that possession?
We've been through that situation so many times. Justin's been in the situation, been able to take the shot, but I was really just going to read it and just make the right play. And they both ended up going with Jermaine, and I had the open shot, so I had to take it.
This was a career high for you tonight. Did you feel like maybe you hit some sort of comfort zone in that second half where you felt the basket maybe got a little bit bigger for you?
I was just taking what they gave and what was open. My teammates did a really good job of finding me in spots, and Eric did a great job of screening and getting me open.
Jay, you said that there are a lot of great players in this game, but when you're in this type of battle and you have someone like him that's been through so many things, what advantage is that for you?
It's a huge advantage. He played a national championship game and was a big contributor. What's really cool about him, and it's funny, Justin is like just becoming the same guy. When he was younger, he was taking charges and diving on loose balls, and now he's the go-to guy, and he's still taking charges and diving on loose balls. And Justin has become that guy. Justin, 10 rebounds tonight. At the guard position, to get 9 defensive rebounds against a great rebounding team. While he's scoring, I mean, he's the same guy, and I just feel blessed to have them with us. And when you come to an environment like that, you got really competitive guys on your side.
Justin, was there anything just about the environment tonight that stood out to you? I mean, just maybe it was before the opening tip or the points during the game that you sort of felt the energy.
Oh yeah, you can definitely feel the energy, especially when they get on a little run. It gets extra loud in there, and you barely can hear each other talk to each other. But that's what we're used to, coming in environments like this, and like we said earlier, just sticking together.
Jay, how much is it credit to your group when you're in this hostile environment to maybe not prevent them from going on a major run that allows them to kind of take control? And what does it say about your group tonight doing that?
Yeah, that's leadership. That's Colin, Justin, Jermaine Samuels, who had some really tough breaks tonight, but really battled, was playing really well when he was in there. But he's talking to the guys all the time. These two are talking, and like Justin said, like it's one of those games where I can't call things. That they got to make the calls because especially in the first half. At the other end, you can't hear, so they're calling it. They're getting everybody together. It's leadership, and it's high character guys like we have right here.
Jim, were you surprised that this game got to the 80s? You know, like this?
You know what, Kev? I thought it was going to be tough to stop them. Right? I never think about us. You know, I don't think if we're going to be tough to stop, but I thought it was going to be tough to stop them. I thought we were going to have to score. I don't know if I thought it'd be 89, 84, to be honest. But man, there's a lot of shot makers in that game. A lot of guys made a lot of tough shots. I mean, some of the shots Bynum hit, some of the shots Durham hit down the stretch. You know, the shots Justin and Colin hit. It was a really good college basketball game.
Tom, will you put this one down as special?
I mean, it was our most important game because it was our next game. But just being able to be in an environment like this again with my teammates and my coaches, it was special for sure.
Particularly because, Colin, I remember walking past you at the mezzanine level last year in the tournament when you were sitting watching the guys play against Baylor.
Oh, yeah.
And thinking about where you were watching your team kind of, you know, being helping in that moment to now being a part of this team with this kind of win. These kind of nights, kind of the exact reason why you came back, what you hoped it would be here?
Yeah, definitely part of it. I miss playing with those guys at the end of the year, so those are my brothers, and I would do anything for those guys.
What would constitute like special? You know what I mean? Like what's the one?
I think just the environment, being in the environment again and being on the road, and there's just a togetherness that it brings out in a team, and it's basically like you against the world, you guys against the world, and that's the special part about college basketball, I think.
Justin, you obviously lit it up early, but I'm still going to ask you about him at the end. What do you make of what he does at the end of the game like that?
Yeah, he's a special player, a big-time shot maker, a big-time playmaker. We know we put the ball in his hands. We go through so many situations in practice, and we've seen him do it for so many years that something good's going to happen. He's going to read it, and he made the plays today.
Jay, how much part of the game plan, I guess, was to get, especially in the first half, to get the guards down low and isolate them?
We really don't have a rhythm yet offensively. We're trying to get everybody healthy so we can get a rhythm. So we're trying to get a balance. We're trying to get the three-point shooting. Eric Dixon down low. Jermaine Samuels down low and outside. These guys inside. I would be lying to you if I said we had a great game plan. We're trying to just figure this thing out as we're going, and you never know how these two are going to be. We don't really know. Like each game, we're coming in, like see how they feel. Like they look good tonight. I mean, they looked healthy, but they practiced yesterday, but they didn't do anything live. They just went through 5-on-0 stuff and a little bit live. So we're just trying to hold this thing together right now. We're doing a pretty good job of it. I'm proud of them. But again, that's older guys, leadership.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Thank you, guys.